Chip off the block, let's go!
Yeah, this is for all my people who's ever been bound, who's ever been held back.
Hi, I'm Denise Powell and get connected to Kingdom.
Listen, I'm so glad I've been set free.
Hey Gospel Live family, this is your boy Jay Johnson. As always, we have another hot interview for you. We have none other than all the way from Connecticut, New York, Miss Denise Powell. We thank you. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, we're just going to ask you a couple questions. You're here in Houston. How is it? You dealing with the weather?
I love it. We're used to it. Connecticut's a little bit hot too, but this is a little hot.
Hello.
It's all right.
Okay. Well, let the people know exactly who you are and how you got started in music ministry. Just a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Denise, obviously. I said that before. Born and raised in Connecticut. Been singing all my life. I'm one of those girls that was born and raised in church. But it wasn't until I got in my, I would say, late teens, early 20s that I became really passionate about music and singing. And I've been singing ever since. Started in church, and I started singing around Connecticut locally. And then I started singing in New York with friends, and then I went on to getting a professional engagement with Alicia Keys, and I toured with her for 3 years.
Wow.
And through that experience, it just opened up so much more that I believe to bring back to the gospel community. And I've been going ever since. Just singing, ministering with my husband, Doobie. God has blessed me to put out a project. So I'm ministering with that and just trying to do more.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the project. What is the title of the project? Let people know.
Yeah, the title of the project is Free to Flow.
Free to Flow.
Yes.
Okay.
And what that is just God gave me this to inspire singers to learn how to be free in ministry and not just to not be restricted, but to kind of break all limits and be comfortable, so that way God can do whatever it is that He wants to do through the singer, and not be afraid. And that's for singers, musicians, anybody, not just in the musical realm, but all facets.
Okay. Now, what would you say your favorite title track on there? I know all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. But if you could choose one, what would it be?
It would be I Will. The song is called
Yes.
I Will, and it just talks about being willing to do God's will, no matter what it is, because His will is best. And it really is a true testament to who I am. So it's I Will,
Cool.
for sure.
Okay. Now, where can the people purchase the CD? Can you let them know
Yes.
the project?
Well, this is an independent project.
Yes.
Right now, you can get it at www.denisepowell.bandcamp.com. I know it's a lot, so if you can't get it, just Facebook me. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter under I am Denise Powell. But right now, you can get it online.
Okay. Now, I have a question. You say your husband, you work with him in ministry.
Yes.
How is it being with another artist, working with them and accompanying them? I know that's real cool, but let the people know exactly how is that, working with another artist as being your husband?
Yes, it's wonderful, honestly, and it's a blessing because he is my husband.
Right.
So we get to be together, even in working, you know what I mean? And it's wonderful. I can't say that I have a negative thought about it. It's just wonderful because we love what we do, we're able to do it together. It's wonderful, I have to say.
Wow.
So I'm being very honest, it's really great.
Okay. I know you also are a mother as well.
Yes.
How is it juggling being a artist as well as a wife, but a mother? How do you,
Yes.
bring that all into one? How is it in ministry?
Yes. Now that's difficult, to be totally honest.
Keep it
very
real.
Very difficult trying to juggle. We have 5 children. We have 5
Wow.
children that, we're in ministry with our church, faithful to our church ministry.
Okay.
We have the music ministry, we have our children, we have each other.
Right.
But I know that with God, keeping God as the head, it really helps us to bring order. So, take things day by day, we organize. It's difficult, but we're doing it. We're determined.
Now, you have a video I seen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that. I like the video.
Yeah.
What was the concept? Who thought of that?
Yes.
Where did it come out? And let us
Yes.
know the song that you did.
Yes, the video came from the song Coming Home. It's just kind of a promotional video because we had a concert for this project. But people really kind of fell in love with the video because they got to really know me. It was the idea of our good friend. He also sings with us. He's an artist himself. His name is Courtney Williams.
Okay.
C. Williams. You can find him on Twitter and Facebook. Excellent artist. And he also has a calling and film and editing.
Oh, wow.
And it was his idea because really, honestly, I was like, we don't have time. I don't know when I'm going to do it. And he
Right.
pushed me. And we were actually out of state somewhere, and we filmed it all the way to Grand Central. It was his idea.
That was
Yep.
a cool. If y'all have not seen that, and where is it appear? Like, where can people actually view that at?
You can find it on YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
YouTube, or you can go on my Facebook page. Again, Denise Powell. Go on my Facebook page or YouTube to watch it. And it talks about Freedom Flow and my testimony from this project.
Yeah, cool. Now I like asking some little fun facts to get the people, just so the people can feel exactly who you are. I just say something, you just respond back. Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter. I love Twitter.
Why Twitter?
I love Facebook too, but Twitter is so much more personal.
Right. Yes.
I think even though it's just statuses,
Right.
you know what I mean, you can really kind of really take a glimpse into that person's mind.
Yeah.
You can feel like you're really connected to them. And then I have connected with a lot of other artists too. I love Twitter.
Okay. Target or Walmart?
Walmart.
Why Walmart?
Doobie and I are Walmart fans.
Really?
Believe it or not. I'm telling you, you can find, when you get to this age, we're young, but we're parents and
Right.
we're very settled. We find everything there. Everything. You get the food there, groceries, you can redo your bathroom. We love Walmart.
Okay. And the last one, live or studio?
Can I say both?
You can do that? Yeah. It's
Okay, but I'll say live.
Live.
I do love both. I'm comfortable with both, but I feel like live, at this stage that I'm at in my singing, I've been through so many different phases in singing, and I feel like where I'm at and where I'm going, I have so much fun in the live setting. But I love both.
Okay, cool. And my last question for you is, if you could work with any artist, who would it be? And why? Any artist that you can think of.
Listen, I'm gonna have to say Kim Burrell.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that because we're here. She's the vice president of the music department. But when people say they're a fan, I'm truly a fan. I've been listening to her since 1998.
Wow.
And at that time, I only had a cassette tape. And it had
Take it back.
Had I come to you more
Yes.
than I give. And I only had the snippet of that. And I played it until it popped.
Wow.
And I have been a devoted fan. I'm just a fan of hers because she's so articulate. She's true. She has awesome worship. That would be the first person I say I would want to work with, honestly, because of my loyalty to her and her ministry. Kim Burrell.
Well, we heard a little fun facts. Again, we want to let the people know exactly where they can get the project, because we definitely want to support. So just let them know again exactly where they can get your project.
You can go to Bandcamp. It's easier. Go to bandcamp.com and just type in my name, Denise Powell. Go to bandcamp.com and type in Denise Powell and Free to Flow will come up. If you kind of stumble, just find me on Facebook, Denise Powell.
And your Twitter name again?
I am Denise Powell.
Okay.
Very easy.
Well, we thank you, Ms. Denise Powell, for just taking this opportunity. We love your ministry. If we can do anything for Gospel Live, let us know. Give us a call. We're right here. So we thank you. Gospel Live, as we always say, get connected to Kingdom. Peace.
Hey!